Hey everyone, if you're out on the water and tired of fumbling with paper maps or squinting at a tiny screen trying to find your favorite fishing spot, I've got something that might change how you navigate. Today we're checking out the Garmin GPSMAP 1222xsv, a 12-inch touchscreen fish finder and chart plotter that gives you both navigation and sonar in one unit. If you've been wanting a bigger display without breaking the bank, this could be exactly what you need. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So why do I like this unit for fishing? First off, that 12-inch screen is a game changer when you're out in bright sunlight. You can actually see the details of your maps and sonar returns without having to block the glare with your hand. I've used smaller units before where you're constantly adjusting the brightness and still can't make out the bottom contours, and that's frustrating when you're trying to spot drop-offs or weed edges. The display on this thing is crisp and the touchscreen works well even with wet fingers, which is a must when you're dealing with fish and water all day. Another thing that stands out is the built-in chirp sonar. It gives you clear images of what's below your boat, whether you're in deep water or shallow. I've been able to see individual fish arches and even distinguish between bait fish and game fish, something that's super helpful when you're deciding where to drop your line. And the way it overlays the sonar on your map in real time? That's not just convenient, it's practical. You can see structure like submerged points or brush piles and immediately see if fish are holding there. No more guessing or second-guessing your spots. The unit comes preloaded with a base map that covers the US, so you're not stuck starting from scratch. It's not the most detailed map out there, but it gives you coastlines, rivers, and lakes right away. If you want more detailed charts, you can add them later through Garmin's Lakivu or Blue Chart options. I like that it's expandable because it means I'm not forced into buying a top-tier model just to get good maps. You can start with what you need and upgrade as your fishing trips get more serious. One feature I didn't expect but really appreciate is the wireless connectivity. You can sync it with your smartphone using the Garmin Active Captain app. That lets you access more maps, get weather updates, and even control the unit remotely. I've used it to download new fishing hotspots while I'm still on the dock and then send them straight to the unit. It's also handy for sharing waypoints with friends without having to shout across the boat. Plus, the app gives you access to Garmin's community features, so you can see where other anglers are finding success. For power users, the GPSMAP 1222xsv supports NMEA 2000 networking. That means you can connect it to other Garmin devices like radar, autopilot, or even a trolling motor. I haven't set up a full network yet, but I can see how this would be useful if you're building a bigger system over time. It's nice knowing the unit can grow with you as your needs change. Now, let's talk about the downsides. The biggest one is that this unit doesn't come with a transducer. You'll need to buy one separately, and that adds to the cost. If you're new to fish finders, it might be confusing to figure out which transducer works best for your boat type. Also, while the base map is decent, it's not as detailed as some aftermarket maps. If you're fishing in really technical waters, you might want to invest in additional charts sooner rather than later. Another thing to keep in mind is the size. This is a 12-inch unit, so it's not something you can easily move from boat to boat. It's a permanent installation for most people, which is fine if you're mostly fishing one area, but if you trailer your boat often, you might want something more portable. Overall, though, the Garmin GPSMAP 1222xsv is a solid choice for anglers who want a big, clear display with reliable sonar and navigation. It's user-friendly, expandable, and gives you the info you need without overwhelming you with too many features. If you're ready to upgrade from a handheld or a smaller unit, this could be the one to make your time on the water a lot more productive. You can find the Garmin GPSMAP 1222xsv on Amazon using the link below.